What's up guys? So now we are doing the second round of that. Not sure whether you can see, but we are doing the stargazing again.
It's gonna take a while.
Just make sure that shine that is the telescope. Yep, she can be seen at this light.
Careful, I got big hands.
Okay, so yep, we are still searching for stars. So yeah, that's for now. Okay, good morning. Today's the next day. Last night we managed to take like 2 or 3 stars. Not the best, but we managed to figure out how to spot using the camera. Now we are using my main camera. We managed to mount it on the lens, that telescope lens, and we managed to take some stars, but because we are tracking, so the stars is like smudged, so it looks like a lightsaber. But anyway, today this video is the first or the third day of Feb, and I would like to have like an update, and I'd like to catch up, update my vlog, sort of like tracking myself. And 2019 is very busy. It's really busy and got quite a lot of client jobs, and weddings still not a lot, but May is coming one more, and hopefully I can get more connections and networks and manage to convince couples to have us in their wedding. And this is one of my challenges for 2019, to boost up the wedding sales. Corporate sales is definitely easier than wedding sales. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. Mainly is to update and 3 things that I learned from corporate work. The first thing is your work, whatever that you do, doesn't sell for your skills, because when even you have a portfolio of videos, it doesn't really mean that they trust you. And when I bring my work to let them see, they usually still have like 30% of doubt that whether is this person genuine, is this person trustworthy. End up, I think client base, more importantly, is whether they can work with you, what is your process, and how well you do your things. Doesn't mean your portfolio in the past is good, that you can reflect what they want in their video objective, or you can work with them. So if you don't have what it takes, not in terms of skill, but in terms of whether you can communicate with them, whether you can deliver, and whether they can trust you, is really on your work ethics and work integrity. So that's one. Next one is sales is really an art. Why I say that is because you can sell your work in like maybe $500, and if you don't continue to communicate with them to find out what is more valuable to them, you will always earn that $500 per client. And why I think it's easier, in my opinion, I think it's easier to upsell something to your client when they really trust you, and you add that number of packages into that 500, it becomes 1,000, it becomes 2,000. So if you keep earning that trust, you can add things that can solve more of their problems rather than just one problem that they hire you for. So I felt that that's something shocking, because I have one client that paid me 500 and I managed to upsell all the way to 1,002, because they wanted like vertical videos, they wanted like additional videos for more features, or they want to cover more range of stuff. Because I was like telling them, from the looks of it, your Instagram doesn't look like they have a lot of vertical videos. So I was like, why not give me a chance to help you do 2 vertical videos out of that 3 that I did for them. So they was like, oh okay, go ahead, because I justify it, I make them think that it's logical, but it is logical in my sense, and I give them what I thought that was right for them. So that is number 2. Okay, and the last one for the tip that I have is there's no two ways about it in video making. You really have to hustle and grind through the entire process to the point that you are so confident in that process. When you're talking to a client, you already have that edge, you already have that advantage, because when you're so comfortable with that pre-production and post-production, then when you are presenting your idea that bridge them to the production and all the way lead them to the post-production, when your client feels confident that you know what you're doing, they will automatically trust you, that you really kind of like win their trust. So you really have to practice and practice and practice this pre-production and post-production, like until you can memorize it, until when the client asks you, you can just straight away tell them the entire process. Then that's when the client will 100% trust you. What I usually do is I will type it, I have a draft email or like a draft note, so when a new client asks me, I can literally just copy paste the entire process, but keep it short and sweet so that they don't have to read too long. But one thing that is certain is if they have time, either make a phone call with them or face to face. I think these two methods usually can clinch your deal a little bit more faster than keep on typing on the email, keep on typing on the WhatsApp. Usually face to face give them a brand identity, which is you yourself, to give them a sense of like trust, to know that this person do exist, rather than just on the WhatsApp or the email, which is still in the air. Your client will only pay you when your contract is signed. So that's why having a face-to-face meet-up can also like make it more concrete that this project is real, rather than just in the air blocking ideas. And it will never happen if you can face-to-face and meet them. And of course, local clients will work better because they have something to rely on, rather than my online freelance work, where everything is in the cloud. There's no really a face to work with. So yeah, I would strongly recommend local work, because they will be the ones that always give you projects rather than overseas clients.